Hello everybody on YouTube, thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Drunken Hubby, and this is Daisy May. Say hi, Daisy May. She's not interested right now. Hello everybody, and thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Drunken Hubby. I invite you to subscribe and like, and hit the little notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop a new video. So this week, I'd like to take an opportunity to talk about workplace snitches. Not just any brand of workplace snitches. I'm talking about the kind that just snitches for no reason. Little petty things. Things that they don't really have nothing to do with. They just snitch for the heck of snitching. So, we're going to have some more Wild Turkey 101. Sorry about that, y'all. Almost gone. Might have to get something else next week. Drop a comment below. Tell me what you'd like to see me drink next week. Also, drop a comment so you let me know what you'd like to hear me talk about next week. Bottoms up. Yeah. I'm supposed to get it all in my mouth. Oh, that's strong stuff. So anyway, let me tell you a little story of something that happened about a week ago. When I first got my baby Daisy, ahead of time I asked permission from my boss where I work if it'd be okay if I brought her to work, secured her in a safe spot, made sure she had shade, food, and water. And then I checked with the other workers that went to that particular area to see if they'd be okay and wouldn't be bothered. They said yeah, they were fine with it. So I bring her to work, managed to do it 2 days. No problems. She's being a good girl, not bothering anybody, just waiting for me. And when I come out, she's jumping all over me, excited to see me. A couple of co-workers even got to pet her. She's adorable. She's a sweetie pie. Yes, you are. You're a sweetie pie. But anyway, the end of day 2. Sorry, missed a part. First day, there was one co-worker come in. First he lied, said, "Your dog's running loose on the parking lot." I went to check anyway just to be sure. No, she wasn't. Just sitting there like a girl waiting for me right where I left her. Isn't that right? Yes, you were. I came and told him, I said, no, she's sitting right there waiting. Then, over here later, he's making comments. Oh, he only has her up there with only a foot of leash on there. Which is true. She had 15 feet and wasn't able to get into nothing. Nothing was able to get to her. She was out of the way. And he was making comments about he probably didn't give her any food and any water, which was a lie. And I had a couple of other co-workers that stood up for me on that, and thank you guys for that. Well, that didn't satisfy him either. And he came to me acting concerned, trying to give me advice that's good for the dog and all this and that. Come to find out at the end of the second day, somebody went up to human resources up in the hill, in the office, and complained. Now, through the power of deduction, everybody else was okay with her being there. Goodness! But he was the only one that seemed to have a problem. Magically, all of a sudden, I'm getting told by my boss, somebody complained, he got an email, can't bring her to work no more. Come on, it doesn't take a rocket science to figure out who did that. Now, this co-worker never goes out to the area where I had her. Only the smokers do. Excuse me. Spring allergies, you know it. Alright. The only time this person goes out that area is to get in their car. That's it. And it's not even by where she was. But he went and complained just to do it. He's that type of workplace snitch. It's not just that, it's everything and everybody. He looks for reasons, even just the smallest, pettiest thing, he'll look for a reason to walk all the way up to the front office and tell on somebody over the smallest little things. But this person is always messing up the equipment. He calls everybody else lazy, but he's one of the most laziest people I've ever seen in my life. And he's got the nerve to snitch on people. Now, I can't stand that kind of petty snitching. Now, don't come at me with the whole snitches get stitches, blah, 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 as far as stuff. If you're doing something that's going to endanger my life or the life of someone else, you're doing something that's just straight up wrong, absolutely wrong, dead wrong, you deserve to get snitched on. So don't come at me with that snitches get stitches crap. Don't do crap you ain't supposed to be doing, especially to other people. Period. But petty crap, nobody's getting hurt from it, not bothering nobody. As long as you mind your business, it ain't bothering you. Don't snitch on that kind of crap. Mind your business and leave it alone. The world is hard enough, life is hard enough without having to deal with crap like that, man. If it ain't hurting you, it ain't hurting nobody, it ain't bothering anybody, it's not stealing from nobody, it's not causing anybody any trouble, nobody's offended, what does it matter? I mean, seriously, shut up, mind your business. Go do your job, go read a book, go do something constructive. Instead of wasting time snitching on petty baloney that has nothing to even do with you. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with people like that? Why do people do stuff like that? Huh? I understand you might be bored, but find something else to get your entertainment from. Not making other people miserable. And if you're miserable, then maybe it's because you're just not a nice person. Nobody wants to be your friend. Nobody loves you because you do stupid stuff like that. That's not the kind of person somebody wants to hang around with. Petty, juvenile, childish. She'll sit and complain about stuff just to get your way. But you whine and complain about other people doing something that makes them happy? What is wrong with you? Who the hell do you think you are? Stop snitching on people. Leave people alone. Mind your own business, live your own life, and let them live their lives. It ain't gonna kill you to let somebody else have some happiness. Snitching on a man because he's bringing his dog to work so she's not sitting in a room locked up for 10 hours straight every day, that's not a bad thing. It's someone that's actually trying to do something nice for another living being. If everybody starts doing that and looking out for other living beings, the world will be a little bit better place. It's time we stop thinking with the me, myself, and I mentality. What's in it for me? Stop being selfish. Stop snitching on stupid things. On the other side of that note, though, I touched on it earlier. Stuff that is violating people's rights, putting people in danger, harming people, snitch on that crap. Stand tall, stand firm, and don't let anybody bully you. No matter who they are, doesn't matter. Bosses, employees, children, adults, grand people, teachers, cops, congressmen, congresswomen, presidents, kings, whatever. Nobody has a right to bully another human being and trample on their rights. Excuse me. Let me drink some more. As human beings, I'm sorry, but as human beings, and I say this almost every week, we all have the right to the pursuit of happiness. But your rights stop where another person's rights begin. There's this trending topic going on that I've seen now. The fight for LGBTQ rights. I have mixed feelings about that. I'm not going to lie and sugarcoat it. You have the right to believe what you want. And you have the right to do what you want. As long as it doesn't violate someone else's rights. Now, here's the thing that I have an issue with. There are certain people that have religious beliefs prohibit them from having relationships with people of the same gender. Christians, Jews, Muslim, very strong rules against things like that. Now, here's my take on this. They have the right to practice their religious beliefs as long as they don't go out of the way to bully you for your life choice and your beliefs. Does that make sense? Yeshua, Jesus Christ, said, "Judge not that ye be not judged, for with what measure ye judge it shall be measured back unto you." He also said, "Let he who is without sin cast the first stone." To me that means, while from our perspective as Christians, Jews, or Muslims, what LGBTQ might be doing might be considered a sin. We do not have the right to judge. We do not have the right to persecute. We do not have the right to bully. We do not have the right to be mean to those people in any way. They have a right to live their lives. Yahuwah, God Almighty, Genesis, gave people freedom of choice, our own free agency. So while he said don't do certain things, we still have the choice whether or not we're going to do it or not do it. So as that stands, we who follow Yahuwah, God or whatever deity we follow, need to set an example as we're representing him, and do not judge. Treat each person with love and respect. Period. It's not that hard. If someone of the same gender is hitting on you or trying to come on to you, and that's not your thing, just politely tell them, "I'm sorry, but I don't swing that way. Nothing against you personally, it's just not my preference." It's not that hard. You don't have to be mean. You know? 9 times out of 10, they'll say, "Okay, go look for someone else." Life is already hard enough without all of the fighting, the snitching, the being mean, and the bullying. And vice versa. People who are LGBTQ, I think I'm saying it right, I'm not sure, forgive me if I'm not, please. Don't try to force a person to be in a relationship with you if they don't want. If someone has some, you don't force a person to violate their religious beliefs. It's not right. Maybe in your mind you feel like, well, I had this surgery and that surgery, blah, blah, okay, but not everybody feels that way. Not everybody agrees with that way, and it probably is going to be like that for a very long time. You know, people are of the belief where whatever you're born as, that's what you are until the day you die, no matter what surgery you get. And for the sake of those of us who follow an all-powerful deity, well, we have to put that first for the sake of our own eternal well-being. We have to put the commands of our God before the desires of someone else. So please respect that. If someone says it's against their religion to be with someone who was born the same gender, move on, please. Don't make a big deal out of it. Don't fight about it. Same way, nobody should be mean to you about your choice. Don't be mean to them about their choice. They have the right to choose the same way you do, right? Come on. You can't tout equal rights and then get on somebody for practicing what they have the right to believe. Now, all things said, I do not condone violence. I don't condone bullying. I don't condone exclusion to the point where you're going out of the way to single somebody out for pay raises, equal work, equal housing, equal rights, stuff like that. Don't do that. I'm sorry, my allergies are kicking my butt today, everybody. I got way off topic, didn't I? Long story short, everybody. Whether you're religious or not, everybody can agree with this. Love your neighbor. Neighbor doesn't necessarily mean someone that lives next to you either. We all share the earth together, so everyone is our neighbor. Treat everybody with love and respect the same way you want from the next person. If we each started to work on that in the way that we each need to on our own, and start putting people first before money, before power, before things, then we'll have some world peace. And that's the way to do it. Just put people first, not money, power, and things. I'm gonna leave it there this week, everybody. Thanks again for tuning in. Sorry I went off topic. Please hit that subscribe button and that like button so the YouTube algorithms can know you want to see more. And hit that little bell notification icon so that you can see when I upload more videos. And please talk to me in the comments. Let me know what you want to hear me talk about or what you want to see me drink on next. And I'll see you later. Bye.